What's going on, guys? It's your host of the most, or that guy 583 again. How you guys doing today? So I got another life story that happened to me on Friday. So let me tell you the story about how I got ISS. So Thursday, I was in my fifth period class and I was really bored and I didn't feel like typing. So I got in trouble on purpose. I started taking out the keys and replacing it in other letters, like confusing it all, spelling some bad words. It was pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. So I got moved to the front of the room and like no computer because I was in keyboarding. And so then after that, I was bored, so I drew some marijuana leaves and I gave it to my friend. All right, I gave it to my friend behind me. And then after that, right whenever she was helping out somebody else, and she looked over, and then she grabbed the paper from my friend, and she put it on my desk, and she said, "I think this belongs to you." And I'm like, "Nope, that's not mine anymore." And she said, "Yeah, but you drew it." I'm like, "Yeah, but it's not mine anymore." And so then after that, she said, "Okay, when the bell rings, you're going to stay out your class. Everybody else is going to leave except for you." And I was like, "Okay." And so then after that, I was just like, "Damn it, she's going to call my parents. I'm going to get in trouble." And so then whenever the bell rung, she told the last person to close the door. And so then after that, she said, "What's your parents' phone number?" And I was going to give her my phone number, but if she called it, then it was going to be on silent because my phone is shut off right now, okay? Like, I have no phone anymore. It's shut off because of my data plan. And so then after that, if she calls, it's going to say this person cannot be reached at the moment. So then she goes through a bunch of files on her computer and she says, "Oh, wait, never mind. It's right here." And like, fuck. So then she calls it and then you can hear the ringing and my mom like answers it and she gives it to me. It's on speaker. And I said, "Mom, I'm getting in trouble just because I drew a plant." And then the teacher's like, "It was a legal plant." And so then actually my mom said, "Well, what do you want me to do about it?" And so then my dad picks up and he's like, "Can I speak to your teacher?" And he has like this deep voice and like, "Sure." Like hand over the phone. And he said, "Yes, ma'am, what can I do for you?" And then my teacher says, "Mr. Lopez, I got something. Like your son drew some marijuana pictures and this isn't the first time." And that's true. Okay, I drew lots of them in class because I was really bored. And so then after that, he said, "I don't care what you do with him. I don't care if you give him ISS, detention, suspension, because if you don't give him a punishment, he's just gonna keep on doing it." And that's true. And so then the next day later, all right, first period goes by. I'm not in ISS because I have no idea because they said that they're gonna let the principal decide it. So then after that, second period happens, and during the second period announcements, my ELA teacher says, Ryan, did you know you have ISS today?" And I'm like, "No, I didn't know that." And then and my ELA class, there's two teachers, just like how there's two teachers and managers in case you need extra help. They're known as an aide. And so then the the teacher walks me down to the office, and as I'm going down to the office, the vice principal says, "All right, I was about to go get you. Yeah, you have ISIS for drawing marijuana leaves from yesterday." Like, "Oh, okay." And she said, "I'm going to email your parents right now to let them know you have ISIS." So I go to ISS, and after that, I see a bunch of my stoner friends. Like, "Oh shit!" And then after that, my friend she tries to give me a high five, and the teacher says, "Get back in your desk, and you were right. You can sit in the front." And then after that, my stoner friend said, "Don't talk to him that way. He's crazy." And we start laughing. And the whole day, we're just being so disrespectful to this teacher. Like, it was just bullshit. So, but then after that, it wasn't that bad because we both got kicked out of ISS for being disruptive. So whenever we had to go take bathroom breaks, we go in, right? We had to go two at a time. So I told my friend, "Hey, let's do farting noises." So then we get our hands went and like do fart noises with our hands, and you can hear the people laughing. And then the ISS teacher walks in and he sees my friend doing it, even though I did it. And then actually he starts yelling at my friend. I was like, "Whoa, chill out. It was me. I did it." Because it really was me. I'm not gonna let my friend take the blame for something I did, and he'll do the same thing for me. And if he doesn't, I'm gonna frame it for something. No, I won't. But he told me to go down to the office, and then I went, and they told me to go back to class. So he was mad. And this teacher and the student almost got into like I'm not sure if it was like it was an argument, but it could have led to like a fight. Because in ISS, you're not allowed like the new rule is you're not allowed to bring your own food in. Okay, you just have to order lunch from the school. And so then this kid brought his food in, and the teacher got mad, literally threw his food in the trash, and he got mad, so then he started throwing his stapler, his papers all in the trash can, and they started arguing, and they had to call the vice principal and the police officer from the school, the campus, just to be in the room just for like at least 30 minutes. It was complete ridiculousness. So after they left, he started being disruptive again, and then the ISS teacher said, "You want me to go get them back here?" And it was funny. But he got kicked out a bunch of times, and then there was the drug dog. And the drug dog at our school, like they here's what happens. The two police officers walk in and the vice principal, and they say, without the announcements or without a warning, they just walk into your classroom and say, remove your jackets or anything you're like wearing, your hoodies. And so then we do that, and then after that, after the dog walks out, they usually like have at least one person, and then they got my jacket. They say that it smelled like marijuana, and they also got my friend too. So they checked us one by one, and they didn't find anything. So I didn't get in trouble, but if I did, then I would have gone a DAP. And if you don't know what DAP stands for, it stands for Discipline Discipline Area Education Placement, I think. It's been a long time since I've been a DAP. So, but then after that, it was just like funny because he didn't have anything, I didn't have anything, so they couldn't do shit about it. And when the drug dog was out there, he said that he was scared because he might have some dank in his jacket pocket. And like, are you serious? And like, yeah, and I'm on probation too. Like, damn it. But he didn't have anything. No residue, nothing. So that's good news. And I don't even smoke like every day. I smoke on occasions. And they actually, like, they didn't find anything, but they said my jacket smelled like marijuana. That's bullshit. So that's the end of that story. But I have a story that happened today. By the way, it's my birthday. Yeah, I just turned 15. Alright, so this story happened today. I was in my class during second period, and during the announcements, they have a big ass list saying that they need a lot of people to go down to the office, and they say name by name, and they say, yeah, I need the following students to come down to the office after the bell, and they say a bunch of people's names, and that's for lunch detention. So I'm minding my own business, and they're calling names after name, and my name gets called, and like, what the fuck did I do? So that's what I was thinking in my head, of course. And so then after that, there's a bunch of people in my class that had to go lunch detention, and so did I. So I'm in the office, or not the office, but like I'm waiting in line, like in front of the office, and I'm just thinking to myself, what did I possibly do? And it was my birthday today too, so that made me piss me off more because in lunch detention you can't eat what the cafeteria gives you, gotta eat what they give you, like. And I was really happy what was on the menu today, and yeah, so they finally get to me and they say, what's your name? And I said Ryan Lopez, and they check and they say, what's your ID number? And I tell them, and they say, what's your like what? Wait, they say, what did they say? Oh, they say what lunch I have, and I said C lunch. And they said, oh yeah, you have 3 days of lunch detention. And I was like, wait, what? I have lunch detention? I said, for what? And they say, we can't tell you, but you have lunch detention. Like, that's bullshit. You're trying to get me in trouble for no reason. And he said, go back to class. And I should have told him it was bullshit because it really was bullshit. You gotta at least tell me what I did wrong. So I was pissed. And then I saw my friend from ISS. I told him if he had lunch detention also. And he said, yeah. And I said, why? And he said he had too many tardies. And I was thinking to myself, how the fuck did I get lunch detention? If I did, why didn't they tell me? So I was really mad. But thank God I had $20 on me because I didn't show up to that. And if you don't show up to lunch detention, then you have automatic ISS. Or yeah. So then when lunch came around, I was like, you know what, fuck this. I'm not going anywhere, you know. So I went out, like not the main entrance, but like the theater, because there's no cameras or nothing like that. So I go to Sonic and order myself a burger. And then I look at my phone, or I don't have a phone anymore, but I have an iPod Touch. So I look at my iPod Touch and like, oh, I have 15 more minutes left. So I go back to class, or not class, but I go back to school, and I go out the sketchy way. Because whenever there's like band, and then there's like the choir, and then there's theater and DAP, and the band is in front of school. So I came on the perfect time because there was the bell just rung. I see all the kids walking inside the front door, so I sneak in. So then I go to my 5th period class, which is keyboarding. And they call me down to the office, and they say, we need Ryan Lopez to come down to the office. And then after that, my teacher lets me go. I sign out, and then I grab the pass. And I walk in to like the principal's office. I go to the front office, and they said, "What's your name?" I was like, "Oh, Ryan Lopez." And I said they called me down to the office, and they said, "Oh, okay, the vice principal wants you." And so then I go inside her office, and I see the an officer there, and I see the principal there. I'm like, holy shit. And they said, "Yeah, we call you on camera leaving school. We need you to empty out your pockets because once you leave school, you gotta like do a search." And I'm like, "What? No, you didn't. Let me see the footage." And they say, "We can't do that." And like, "What do you mean you can't? You just said you saw me." Like, "Yeah, but we can't actually show you the footage." I'm like, "Well, I can't actually show you my pockets." And so then after that, this principal, he was getting mad. And I knew he had a meeting to go to. So I thought, you know what? This is the perfect time to piss him off so that he can just like let me go. And I really had nothing on me. And they say, "Why won't you empty out your pockets for it?" And I was like, "Because I have nothing in them." So then after that, they got me to empty out my pockets, and I had nothing on me. They had no footage of me whatsoever. So they finally let me go. And then I go home today. My mom gets an email from the school saying that I ditched school and I had ISS, but they didn't like on Friday they didn't tell my mom I had ISS because they forgot, and now she found out that I skipped lunch detention out of ISS tomorrow, and I still have lunch detention for that, and that I got kicked out of ISS, and she's like, really, really, like, yep. I guess she wasn't that mad because it was my birthday and they didn't get to celebrate, so yeah, I guess I got away with it. So let me know in the comments if you enjoyed, or if this ever happened to you. Leave a like if you did. Comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.